Hello everyone, I'm Sneaky Bard and bringing you a new episode here in our Korea Let's Play of the Chosen One, where we are trying to conquer all the Confucian, Shinto and Buddhist lands. As Korea, obviously. We're currently in a war against Buryatia, where we're desperately trying to look for an avenue expansion where we can grow big enough to take on Ming and Heishi and later on Japan. We still have to decide on the order that we're going to do this in. Do we do first Japan and then Ming? We'd like to take on Ming as soon as possible just because that makes the game so much easier, but we might be forced to take on Japan first, which obviously delays the Ming conquest quite a bit. But for now we're at war against Buryatia, looking at vassalizing Yeren after it and feeding Yeren their old course that Heishi has conquered of them. We backstabbed Heishi in the last episode, where we didn't come to their aid in their defensive war against Buryatia. Buryatia is attacking them. No, Heishi is attacking Buryatia in the Heishi conquest of Buryatia. But so far, are they losing? Let's see. No, they are not losing. They get it mostly from battles though. And they are controlling the war goal. So, let's see what happens. I assume the war goal is over here. Another avenue of expansion that we obviously have that I was kind of eyeing here was against Mongolia. Well, they have Chagatai who supports their independence, so they might have a powerful ally here, and we don't really want Mongolia to become independent off of Oirat, because if Oirat, our strongest ally, is weaker, it will dampen our conquest chances against Ming. But if they do lose it, we could just take it and solve that problem. Let's look a bit at Japan. Have a look at what's going on in the region besides our shenanigans. So we have Nanbu here. Ashikaga is still the shogun, and we have Nanbu here in a war against Utsunomiya in the Satake conquest of Utsunomiya. Yeah, the names I am currently learning Japanese from scratch, so I'm trying to keep my pronunciation good, but it's probably still crap. So Nanbu looks quite strong here, but we can see Ashikaga has 3 entire provinces, while Hosokawa has, I think, not grown. But yeah, the daimyos are... do they have a rebellious status? They're quite rebellious, so we will see if Ashikaga can keep them in line. We are slowly going back into debt, not right now, but soon. Don't worry, we will do that. The Buryat army is somewhere here in Buteha at the moment, probably making their way down here, so we will have to deal with them at some point. Ainu separatists are going to rise up, as are Jiangsu separatists. Unless, can we just briefly before I unpause? No, we cannot raise autonomy anywhere. So let's just unpause. We are rolling ahead at full speed, at speed 5. I am going to slow this down slightly so that we don't make any mistakes because things go too quickly. But yeah, so Buryatia is sieging up Heishi. I assume that the Heishi army is at some point going to want to retaliate. Yep, this is our famous going into debt mode. But before we do that, we will get Diplotech. So what we might want to do... oops. Yeah. Buryatia is totally going in on the whole... let's give Heishi military access so they can mop up any Buryatian troops that might be close by. So what we will do here, what we might want to do is, let's leave a detachment and start mopping up. No, we cannot move there. Okay. Well, Buryatia has free reign to siege up our lands at the moment. There's some Karadel separatists here and Choson separatists who have gone there. So, but once we do that, we are definitely going to... Ah, there's the Haishi army. So, let's see what happens. Do they take care of our little occupation here while we siege up the fort and this bit? Oh, no! They look like they might be losing. Or, no, this is... Buryatia might be winning. Well, we will definitely move on to the capital here and siege that up while we are at it. But we will definitely do this. No, we cannot move away from this province again either. So yeah, we are stuck here for the moment, but that doesn't matter really. What nobles demand recompensation again, so we will definitely go into debt again. So we will pay them off because I don't want to lose the stability. Because raising stability means, yeah, we lost that mission. Improve our prestige. Let's retake that. Because doing that means we have to spend admin points that we want to spend on actually coring this territory. And our economy is still going quite strong, mainly because we're looting stuff. But yeah. Okay, we are getting there. Alright. Haishi is helping us. Let's see, there's land over here that Buryatia has. Let's siege that up. Yeah, Haishi is taking care of Buryatia for us, which is nice of them. I mean, they seem to be losing. I don't know why. What's your Miltech? 6? 6? Do you have a great general? No, you have a god-awful general, while like Haishi has a really good one. I don't know what's going on here. Let's look at this battle a bit more. So Haishi has too many horses. Haishi has only horses, which means attacker receives minus 25 shock damage decrease for nomads on non-flat terrain. Yeah. So that might be it. They are having too many horses against the infantry. But they might still pull it off. Yes, they did win there. So good for them. Now let's see if they can actually liberate our province. If not, what we might do is, let's do this. Give us, oh, cannot give this. I assume that is the peace deal that we can get from them, and then Haishi will take this, and we will just have to live with that. Give us all your money. Yeah, I think this is an okay peace deal. Who will join the coalition? Now all the different guys might join into a coalition against us, so let's keep that in mind while we send a spy master, or not spy master, this is not CK2, while we send, so no, let's go here because that's where a rebellion might rise up. We are totally not paying for a fort in the middle of this no man's land here, so let's mothball it, get rid of it completely, get all these forts mothballed. What's our economy looking like? It's looking like that. We didn't take war reparations. Shock. Can we repay the loan? We cannot repay the loan. But what we can do is make sure that these rebellions that are about to rise up here are not as threatening for the moment. Alright, so we will move across the steppes here, take the Ainu separatists. Oh, we did want to do was this, build a spy network here. and then also take this guy off of Haishi. We'll just leave this guy in Buryatia for a bit, so that if Haishi doesn't take everything, we might still be able to get some claims. Alright, our economy isn't the best. We will declare Haishi as an enemy. Alright, now we're both rivals. How many men are we in the hole? We are a whole 6,000 men in the hole. So I think what we will do... Oh, Buryatia. Oh, you're a vassal of Haishi now. We will get our own vassal in the form of Yeren. Then we will just wait. We will allow our country to stabilize for a bit. Yes. Probably after this war against Yeren, this will just be a waiting episode essentially. So here we go. So let's declare war. We're not breaking a truce, are we? Or apparently we are. It's 7-year truce, so let's go back here. Damn it. Haishi can probably get there then before us. That would not be fun. Claim, get a claim on 2-1. Where is 2-1? F? No. Not T. F2-1. It's in Haishi. Okay, Anju, Iman, Ashikaga has announced us as their new rival. Can we get Ashikaga as a rival? Yes, we can. Sweet. What is Ming's opinion of us? I mean, let's royally marry Ming, just so that their opinion keeps being high. I mean, we are after all not quite yet ready to leave Ming's sweet, sweet embrace. But yeah, let's speed this up all the way up to 5. That way we can speed. Oh, we get a new advisor, promising trader. One that we're not going to afford, or be able to afford, because our economy is in the shitters. Where are these Jiangsu separatists? They're in Anju and in Iman. Truce with Haishi has ended. Let's just fabricate all of these claims. We don't want to actually use them before we can get Yeren as a vassal, because the whole point of going to war against Haishi is using the vassal status of Yeren. Let's pay off our loans. Okay, influenza. Quarantine the port and let them die. So you want to do this even though you lose the admin points and you get lots of bad modifiers, because if you... Anyway, whenever I do this other option where you don't pay for it, and you don't quarantine the port, it just spreads to other provinces. Like it says here, influenza can spread from non-quarantined province into adjacent province, and then just your entire country is bad. It's sick. It's all suffering from the flu. Oh no! There's a pretender rising. So we have a completely standard air. And in Furdan, you say? Where's Furdan? Furdan. There's 10 rebels going to rise up here. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave this window open. And we're going to march our army as quickly as we can there, because after 2 months or so, maybe 3, the window is automatically going to say, okay, these rebels are going to rise. It's going to choose one option. Like if there were more than one option, it would choose one, probably the worst one. And then and then you'd have to live with it. But now, because there's only one option, it would have just chosen that one. We arrived here though before them, so we get to be the defender and we will kill them. There we are. We rolled quite badly in the beginning, so where are they going? Not there, not there, there. We will do this and then march there. Defeated the rebels. Obviously lost some men in the process. There's Yaren separatists as well. So what is causing them? Like, can we increase their autonomy? No, we cannot. So I think, when are these going to fire? In 4.1 years? 1.6 years? 1.7 years? 2.1 years? We will not care about the Ainu just now. We will just go here. Might have to spend some military points. Alright, what do we want to do? So Ming traders. An increased number of tributary missions to Ming has led to the port of Jianshu becoming the main port of entry for ships from our overlord. The province of Jianzhou has also started to attract a greater number of Ming traders and adventurers, further allowing the region to prosper. Some undoubtedly see it as a good way to avoid the watchful eye of the Ming customs and law enforcement, however. Encouraging these fortune seekers will likely prolong the economic boom of Jianshu, but it might also not be in our best interests. So we get base production in Mingju, we basically get development, or we get, but also one corruption, get development cost and local trade power. We only get less development cost and local trade power, and for a shorter period of time. So let's get the corruption. I mean, it is trending down after all. We might not want to let it trend down quite that quickly. Now it's going up though, so we will let it trend down by 5, which means that it's going to take us 20 years to get rid of it. I'm fine with that. So which states? Yeah, this state is not even worth thinking about making into a province. Who do we want to side with? Parallel authority. The merchant guilds are not the sole authority within their cities. The clergy also have a strong presence in most big cities going back to their initial founding. Conflicts sometimes arise when the councils of the merchant guilds implement rules that the clergy disapprove of. Such conflicts have become more and more commonplace, and members of the clergy are openly acting in defiance of the various rules of the merchant guild. The merchant guilds have agreed upon in their cities. Delegates from various merchant guilds it should be merchant guild dominated cities, are now urging us to clarify the situation. Merchant guilds dominated cities. Yeah, no. Merchant guild dominated cities. Yeah, because it's like the 5-kilometer road. I think it's a similar case as that. Not 5 kilometers road. So who do we want to side with? They both have 50 loyalty, and clergy has more influence. But we can always buy back the influence of the merchant guilds, or the loyalty of the merchant guild, with some prestige. Though that goes against what we want to do in terms of the mission. There. But now what we can do is can sacrifice even more prestige, get 100 admin points, and we also sacrifice some legitimacy, which is further making our revolt situation much more likely. So Jiangsu separatists 9. Apparently Jiangsu separatists will fire first. So Where were they supposed to fire? Furdan, so down here. Army, march back. We went the wrong way. I think we're going to use some of this. Not against the Ainu. Buryat, how much do we pay? 50? So let's pay 50 to get rid of the Buryat, because I can't be bothered to deal with them. So what now? The nobility wants more loyalty in exchange for increased monthly autonomy. Well, hopefully we can buy that loyalty with a demand for military power. No, we have to sacrifice even more prestige. That mission is never going to get done, but we do get 100 military power. And yes, we are so far away from getting the... This is the 5th administrative tech, which allows us to get an idea group. Think of idea groups like talents. They allow us to customize the way we want our nation to go. No, we don't want to turn this into a state. What about this? No, this is even shittier state. And this over here. This we might want to turn into a state. It's actually quite good. So we will pay some of that admin power that we got from the clergy to do just that. Now all these separatists, Yaren, Jiangsu and Ainu, are all trying to rise up at the same time. Okay, and they rose up in Furdan again. We'll go there and smash them. Ouch! We are not smashing them. No, 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 no. This is going badly. This is not what we wanted at all. Let's expend some more of that military power to get rid of the Yaren separatists and the Ainu and the Buryat. This is not good. This is not what we wanted at all. So we're shattered retreating all the way down south. So this is going to prolong the threat of the... No, let's go like this. Let's not let them occupy more than one place at a time. There we go. And now they are bigger than us in terms of army numbers. Do we want to grab a loan so that we can afford mercenaries and just so we can smash them? We might actually want to do that, even though mercenaries are super expensive, but hey, what could possibly go wrong? Let's buy some mercenaries. There we go. We have 5 mercenaries. Let's make it a 6th one there. And now we're going down the loan spiral. This is how we end up going down the loan spiral. Let's go here. And they are now in the mountains. So if we were to attack them, they would be defending. So we don't want to do that. We should have probably gone there. So that's my alarm again. Let's smash these rebels and then call it an episode. So where are the rebels going? Move, rebels, move. There, that's a 2nd loan. And now what we will do, they will go to the mountain province. We will go to the mountain province, but because it's a fort, we will be the defender and we will smash them. There we go. Now let's deactivate that fort. And there. Okay. That rebellion was quelled, but all these other ones are set to fire sooner rather than later. Actually quite at the same time. How's our truce against Yaren looking? That's 2 more years. So what we will probably do is the following. We will reduce our army maintenance. And Udi and Orkun, which are here. Yeah. we will want to position our army there anyway. So let's position it here. Let's position it there and not reduce the maintenance and call it an episode. And that's it for now then. So thank you for watching. I have been Sneaky Bard and you have been awesome. So we will continue our conquest of Yeren, Haishi, and further plans of expanding into the Ming area in the subsequent episodes. Thank you for watching and see you then. Bye.